Hi everybody, I'm Meli Spaghetti and welcome back to my channel. Forgive me, I am sick and dying, but I still wanted to do this video because putting on makeup makes me feel better and I sound congested as heck. Oh well. So today I'm doing my current go-to makeup routine because it's been a year since I posted my first video, and my first video was a go-to makeup routine. So in honor of it, I wanted to do a go-to makeup routine. And yeah, this is what it currently is. I don't think much has changed, except the fact I have no brows, and they came out like too thick today, but we're going with it. And I always do this look like when I'm going to school and I don't know what to do, or like when I go to work and it's the morning. So this makeup look usually takes me about like half an hour to do, and if I have like more time I'll put on eyeliner and then like some Kohl highlight, but I usually don't wear highlight because I don't really care for it. But yeah, so sorry if I sound like super congested and ugly, but it's what we're rolling with, and at least I'm feeling better enough to film because I was like dead the past few days. But yeah, let's get started. I'm already moisturized and ready to go, so we are going to start with primer. And I always use e.l.f. primers because they're like the only ones I've tried that don't break me out. So just take like one pump and sort of pat it all over. So while that is sort of setting in, I take my Wet n Wild foundation in Golden Beige and I just like pour it onto a little plate so it's easier to like apply, because it comes with a spatula and I hate that applicator. Like, it would be easier with a pump, but that's what they gave me. So I'm just gonna take it with my finger and sort of dot it like all over my face. And then I just take a damp sponge. This is the Real Technique sponge, and I just blend everything in. And then I usually add like a little bit more foundation wherever I feel like I need it. So like I have a breakout that's like slowly going away right there. And yeah. And then I just pat it in. So next I go in with concealer. This is the Wet n Wild Photofocus Concealer Corrector in light medium beige. And it is like a little bit lighter than my skin tone, so I use it to highlight as well. And once I look like a tiger or whatnot, I just blend it in. I always like to blend my under eyes last because they do crease. So like this is just a good way to prevent it from creasing, I guess. So now I'm taking some Nye Neutral Set Powder and then just putting that under the eye. And then I'm going in with the next eye. And then I go in with a powder brush and then the same Nye powder, and I just sweep it all over because I feel like I don't look like super powdery and cakey when I use a powder brush rather than like a sponge to like put it on. So next I go in with bronzer and I take my Wet n Wild Color Icon bronzer And it is a little light right now. I'm just taking some powder bronzer brush. I don't know what this is. I got it off the Wish app. So I just take it in circular motions first on like my cheekbones. And it's I sort of use it to like create a contour, but also to not look so pale and dead. And then I take a darker bronzer, which is the Tarte one in Park Avenue Princess. And I just like dip it lightly because this one is pretty pigmented. So this one, I use it to like deepen up a contour, even though it's a bronzer. So then I take my sponge and the Ben Nye powder, and I sort of like clean it up. And then I also take it like on my smile lines, because I tend to crease a lot there. And then next, I usually move on to eyes, because I try to be pretty quick with it. So I'm taking my NYX Prismatic Shadow in Bedroom Eyes. And where is my brush? A fluffy eyeshadow brush that I got from like H&M. Yeah. And I just take it lightly and sweep it all over the lid. And then I also take it under on the lower lash line. And then I take a clean blending brush and just blend it out without using like any other color. So next I go in with mascara, and I'm using the Get Big Lashes from Essence. And once that's done, I sweep off any powder, sort of blend it into the contour or the bronzer, and then I move on to brows. So I'm taking my Anastasia Dipbrow and a angled brush, and usually when I do my brows on like these type of days, they're usually just like straight brows. And then I go in with my black eyeshadow, which is the NYX Hot Singles in Raven. And I take a different angled brush, and I just fill in like the ends of it to darken it up. And then I go in with eyeliner on my waterline, and this is from Wet n Wild. It's the Kohl crayon in Calling Your Buff. And I just put it on my waterline. I really like this pencil because it's not like as intense as using a white eyeliner, but it still like opens up your eye. So next I go in with lashes, and I'm taking my Tarte ones. And then before lips, I always fill in like my little moles. So I am gonna do that with my liquid liner from Wet n Wild. And lastly, for lips, I'm gonna take a lip liner from NYX in Espresso. And then I almost always go with Avenue from ColourPop, because it's like literally my favorite lipstick like ever. I even have like backups of this. And after I do all that, I'm like done. And this only takes me like half an hour to do completely, which is why I really like it. And it looks natural, and it's like super easy for me. And I usually put on like my piercings, but I am sick and I'm not trying to do that. So yeah, I hope this helps. Get some inspiration, I guess. Maybe try out new products. I don't know. Yeah, and I hope you're all doing well. And until next time, I'm Meli Spaghetti. Bye.